Hey everybody, this is Angela and we are back tonight to try a new root vegetable. We have tried, I think, one or two root vegetables since we've been doing this so far, and I saw this and I said, hey, we're going to go for it. So tonight is going to be Daikon Radish night. Believe it or not, this is a radish. We are accustomed to seeing radishes as real small and round and kind of reddish pink. But this is a daikon radish, also known as a Japanese horseradish. It is found in the Asian part of the world, and that means that you can find it in your Asian markets. However, I actually found these in our local Harris Teeter, but our Asian markets do have them. They just kind of had really big ones. And I remember asking about 2 weeks ago, I was like, what is this? And he was like, radish. And he looked at me like, don't you know what a radish is? And I didn't say anything back, but I was like, don't look like a radish to me. But I just kept right on going about my business. So I did some research when I saw this shape of radish, and found out that indeed what I had come across a couple weeks ago was a radish, a daikon radish. It favors a parsnip, and we will talk about the parsnip at a later date. So let's remember that. However, this is bigger and, as I read, supposedly uglier than the parsnip. Now, as we always do, we want to talk about the medicinal or the health benefits of the daikon radish. And I will tell you that in doing these segments of vegetables that we have been doing, I'm really seeing and believing how you can take care of your body via plant-based foods, because they are just so loaded with natural benefits. The daikon radish, and I'll hold it up as I speak, it has a lot of vitamin C. It has calcium, and is a very good source of calcium. It helps the liver process toxins. It helps the kidneys to discharge excess water. And in one of the ways that I prepared it, I saw that there's a lot of water, in the radish. And so that it can be a form of getting more fluids in your body, just as if you were to eat a cucumber and any leafy green vegetable. This also helps dissolve mucus and phlegm. So during the wintertime, you got stuck in your throat, this will help you get rid of it. And it also, ding, 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 helps burn body fat. So that's a plus, I might grow a garden of daikon radishes. And like our other vegetables, our other foods we've tried, there are many ways that you can cook this. You can eat it raw, you can pickle it, you can steam it, you can roast it, you can make a radish cake, you can make radish chips. You can also use it instead of using cabbage for slaw. So what I did tonight, we're actually going to try the daikon radish 4 ways. I have the raw, I roasted some, I pickled some, and I also made some slaw. So this is going to be very interesting. Lord, please let me like it, because I'm not a big fan of red radish. However, this is supposed to be a milder form of radish, and it's also considered a winter radish. So here we go. This has no salt, no seasoning. I'm just eating it straight. It is not as strong as a red radish. When you first eat it, There's no taste, but there is a after taste after. It's kind of bitter. So if I were to eat it raw, I would definitely have to put a couple seasons on it, because that aftertaste is it's a little rough. So let's see what it tastes like roasted. The only thing I did, I put some citrus seasoning on it and sprayed it with some olive oil Pam, threw it in the oven, my air fryer oven, for about 20 minutes. And honestly, that was it. And I did use a veggie spiralizer on these. Just the easy thing to do. Nothing major. Okay. I like it a whole lot better roasted. That raw, I ain't necessarily feeling. That roasted, we could do the roasted. Yeah. So, the next is pickle. When you pickle something, all you have to do is to use some rice wine vinegar. You can use plain vinegar, but apple cider vinegar is a little harsh, or more harsh than your rice wine vinegar. You put a little sugar or a little sugar substitute. I did use zing, and what I did use a little bit of salt, and I added a few red onions to it. So let's see how it does pickle. Oh yeah, I could definitely eat it pickle, and if I eat it pickle, I can put it on a salad. That's right. Raw, I can't handle. Now, this is going to be the real test, because this is supposed to be the one where you can substitute cabbage and make a radish slaw instead. I prepared it just like I would any slaw. I did grate it to make it, kind of fine. And, that's it. Let's see if you can see it a little bit better. Sorry. And don't y'all say nothing. Yes, it's Android. So here we go. That is good. I cannot tell. That's not cabbage. Sweet Lord have mercy. Well, I'm going to be using some substitutes. Even though cabbage is good for you, it has wonderful benefits as well. But this radish is good. So if you have something, just happen not to have any cabbage, but you got some Daikon Radish, you got a wonderful substitute. That's real. I'm going to fix that with some hot fried fish. I hope y'all have a good night. Take care till next time.